Okay, I'm going to replace the wheels, that, and this one. I want to show you why. It is woe out. I'm recording. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'm gonna do all of them like that. This one up close. This one right here. Where am I? Yeah, right here. You can see when I replace it with the wider tire, it's gonna rub into that, but I'm okay with that. It'll rub a hole in it, but I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna put all these new tires. See, it's wore out too. They're all wore out. Actually, the one on the other side, that one, let me show you how wore out that one is. I'll replace that one right now too. See how wore that one is really wore out. Alright, I'm not even going to keep these I'm going to show you a close-up of this pin. Just a second. Let me turn this light on. There we go. This is how wore out that pin is. I've never seen one wore that bad. All right, let me get the other two on. All right, one more. Alright, that'll eventually wear a hole in it, but I'm okay with that. This is that lawnmower that I gave $100 for, and all it was a bad safety switch, and that's all I've done. I did adjust the overhead, the valves, and now it's not charging. And I'm like 99% sure that it's the voltage regulator, so I bought a new one, and I should have that in a couple of days. And this thing will be brand new again. It runs great. My wife loves it. Let me show you how to do one more thing. Just because I'm here and I'm going to do it. This is my deck leveling gauge. And by leveling, I mean this way. Now, the way you adjust it, the deck this way, is usually from the front, and that would be that bolt there, and that nut there, and that nut there, right here. And when you tighten them, what it does is pick your deck up in the front. Now you do need, the front of the deck has to be slightly lower than the back of the deck. And I think it's about a 1/2 inch, quarter, 3/8, right in that neighborhood, and I'm right on that. And then the other adjustment is the deck has to be adjusted this way. Now there's an adjustment on the other side, and I'll show you in a second, but right here on this side, here's how you use this. There's the blade. Here's my adjustment, and what you want to do is put the edge of that right underneath that blade right there, and then take it out and have a look at it, and that's right at 3 inches. Now I'm going to go do the same thing to the other side. Now I can't see this side, so I'm going to have to do this by hand. And it appears we're a little low on this side. Actually, a little high. Let me double check. Let me do this again. I may not have done that right. I'm going to have to set you. I'm going to stop you. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this right. I need both hands. Be right back. Yeah, I didn't have it under there right, so... Huh, I'm off. My wife thought she was mowing crooked, so it's a good inch lower. I know it's a higher number, but I have this backwards. What am I thinking? It's higher on this side, Brad. For Christ's sake, can't you do math? So what I have to do is lower it on this side, and here is how you lower it. This is the adjustment. This 9/16, you back it off a little bit, and then this big one, you turn it, I think it's clockwise, will lower it. Yes, clockwise will lower it on this side. This side is the only adjustment you have. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a 9/16. That might be 1/2 inch. Yeah, that's 1/2 inch. And back that off. Do I need a... Okay, that's a captured nut on the inside. So I just need a 1/2 inch to back that off. And then lower this side. And I'll double check it. I did it wrong earlier. I didn't have the right measurement. And it's really hard to do when you can't see what you're doing under there. But I'm feeling it now. There's the edge of the blade is right here. And make sure this is level. And what I was doing was banging it on the edge of the deck when I took it out. So let's see. Okay, we're right on the money. Right on the money. Each increment is 1/8 of an inch in between those, the 3 and the 3 1/2. Each increment is 1/8 of an inch. So If anything, I'm a little low on this side, but just by like 1/16 of an inch. So that's not enough to adjust. Handy little gadget. Tell you what, you got to be real careful when you are measuring it, because this little pivot point is really, really loose. And if you bump it on the deck, it'll throw the measurement off. So you got to be really careful when you take it out from underneath the deck. Let me do this one more time and make sure I'm on the blade. Right there. Hold this level. Yep, perfect. So I'm not going to adjust it, but that is the adjustment right there. You see them teeth that are on this side of this. There we go. And there's teeth on this, and there's teeth back here. So you would loosen this up, and you would turn, if you want to raise the deck up, you would turn it this way, and it would raise this deck up on this side. If you wanted to lower the deck on this side, you would turn it clockwise. And then hold it, and it's almost, you either need a second person or 3 hands. And then you would tighten that nut up, that bolt back up really, really tight. So I'm not going to adjust it because it is a pain in the butt to get it exact, and it's as close to as exact as I could ever get it. So I'm not going to bother it. And front to back, it's perfect. I've got that adjusted. As a matter of fact, let me show you what I had to do over here in the front, because it was off. These pins were really loose in here, so I had to put washers and bigger cotter pins on there, both sides, and then adjust those 2 nuts there, and it's perfect. It's a perfect cut now. This has been a nice little lawnmower. I'm really glad I got it. It was definitely worth $100. Actually, I said the only money I spent on it was, well, I had to buy a battery, and I bought 2 new tires, front tires, and I just spent money on a voltage regulator, and that's it. And the seat is a little bit brittle plastic, but it's not bad. And when it does go to splitting, I'll just buy a new seat, because now I know it's worth saving. It'd be worth a new seat. Thanks for watching, y'all. Say bye, Breezy.